and he also, in addition to FreeWorld, FreeWorld, as you said, it's a big band, and it's hard to get clubs to pay enough money to have the whole band play during the week. We're mostly a weekend band for the whole thing. So it breaks down to smaller pieces. I have a quartet. Andy and I do a lot of duo gigs. So, it's always me and Andy. It's me and Andy, and then the drum and keyboard player, me and Andy, and then part of the horn section. It's not always the whole band that plays every night, but it's always me and Andy. So,
I gotcha. Sure.
He's he's my bro, and he's the other half of my musical world. Like I said, there's 400 songs we can pull out of the hat at any point in time, and he knows all of them. So do I. Everyone else, if they don't know it, you just better hang on. We're rolling.
You got them all figured out.
You mentioned "Believe." So "Believe" is actually a song that I wrote a long time ago, and I was trying to think about. I wanted to write a song that sort of it captured, like 1940s back alley New York City, Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday, speakeasy, jazzy, bluesy. I mean, I was thinking in that vein. Can I write a song that sounds kind of like that? That's where I was coming from. And then, of course, in my mind, I needed a girl to either sing it or sing it with me. And we thought about the way that we needed to do with the song is making it sort of a duet between myself and Stephanie McCoy. Stephanie is a Memphis girl, also amazing vocalist. She sings with Chris and I in church every Sunday, and we've got her. She's now a girl every Friday and Saturday when we play at Rum Boogie Cafe. When we're the house band there, and we feature her as part of the gig. And she duets with me on the song "Believe," and it's one of my favorites. I love it.
Let's do it right now. "Believe," Richard Cushing. Thank you. Right back.
And the world is a mess, and I'm feeling so much older than I care to confess. Try to be patient and wise and find the truth in your eyes. When I start slipping and I reach for your hand, it's the only thing in life I know that I understand. And that when push comes to shove, I believe.
Oh, yeah, bro. Mr. Richard Cushing on the vocals, bro. That tune's got it all. Start with the organ and into the piano. Very cool. Thank you, bro.
I love that song. It's one of my favorites.
It is, man. That is called Believe. And we are believing tonight. We're out picking up the blues, Memphis to Milwaukee, Magoo, Richard Cushing on my show. Thanks, man. We have been yapping, jamming 1 hour and 23 minutes. And not only, obviously, when the music's playing, we're talking. Wow, what a great, fantastic musical journey learning about Memphis. All the cool stuff that you got going. And what a band. And that you welcome so many different artists to your platform. That's really what's just touching to hear about that. Richard Cushing, man, you are famous. I want to come and hang with you, man, on Beale Street. Sandy Carroll.
You got to come to Beale Street, dog. You got to come to Beale Street.
Yeah. Sandy Carroll.
Sandy Carroll. We love Sandy. She's a sweetheart. She is the wife of Jim Gaines, who produced our second record. So we're connected to Sandy, but she's also a great songwriter, heck of a piano player, great singer. Around town for doing her thing as long as I have, and she's amazing. We love her. Hey, Sandy.
Sandy's awesome. Sandy's one of the supporters of the show going way back, God bless you, Sandy, for everything you do. Gil Anthony, I had a pleasure to talk to Gil Anthony, and he's a friend of Sandy and all that. So going back to the old school on there. So God bless everybody. For the moment, we got that jam going on, and Eve waits to wrap up the.
So for the moment is it's a sketch. The song, it's not really a song. It has a general outline, and we take it someplace. It's a vehicle for improvisation. The song is meant to be different every time we play it. It's meant to be, it's like I said, it's an outline. It's a sketch. It doesn't have an arrangement. The song isn't it's never been the same one time to the next. It's all about who wants to go where. When it's your turn to solo, you take off and everybody follows you, and it can be a rock thing or a jazz thing or a blues thing or a funk thing. Where do you want to go? It's your solo, it's your time, and as you look at the song, listen, trumpet player starts playing, he sounds kind of jazzy, next thing you know, we're off in sort of a swing jazz thing. Guitar player starts rocking out, next thing you know, we're rocking hard.
Wow.
That's
cool.
It changes every time we play it. It's meant to be a vehicle for improvisation. So, and that's why it's named For the Moment.
Wow, that is rocking, because that was one question I had about blues. They say you come in, you're not doing traditional. Now, this is just people I've heard that I didn't do the right kind of blues as walking in. What are they talking about? As an artist.
Well, there are people who are traditional. They stick to the traditional blues, and there are people who like to take blues and twist it into something else. And I respect both sides. And some people, when they think about blues, they think about it's John Lee Hooker or the old school stuff. And if it's not the old school stuff, then it ain't really the blues. And that's I get where they're coming from. And also it's hard to find that these days. Most of those guys are gone. And you get some people like there's a local guy named Alvin Youngblood Hart, and he plays like a 78-year-old man. And, you don't find many people these days who can really pull off the old school real deal. So in some ways you kind of have to, you got to bend your perception of what the blues are, because, the blues, it's always been changing. It's always, those jump blues, and there's, funky type blues, and there's always been a radical different type of blues every 10 years or so. But there are some people who they're pretty stuck on it, having to be traditional, and I respect that. I don't have any problem with that. But me personally, as a guy who's been brought up on Beale Street, I've heard every kind of blues there is to play or to hear or and I pretty much like it all. I'm not stuck in any particular rut. I'm capable of allowing my brain to slide over into whatever particular blues idiom somebody wants to take me to. Show me what you got. Make it your own. Do something else with it. I'm good with that. It's all good.
That's why you have about a 10,000 member band that have been playing with you forever, and that's really cool. Everybody's welcome. For the moment, FreeWorld, Richard Cushing. We'll be right back. Thank you.